So after 2 weeks of playing the Battlefield 4 beta, DICE is now taking our feedback and capitalizing upon it, making the appropriate changes to the final game. Hey there broskies, it's Lupus, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what changes have been made by DICE according to the feedback that was given to them at the beta. And then I'm going to tell you guys my opinions on that, as well as some ideas that I had that I think might have been better fixes for certain things. First off, we're going to look at two of the more important issues that were on both PC and on console. On PC, there was an issue where there were random frame drops and there was a lot of stuttering throughout the game. The solution that I heard that you could do is clean off your drivers and do certain changes on things, but according to some friends that I have who play Battlefield 4 on the PC, they told me that even after doing that, they still had some issues that were unavoidable. DICE is now gathering information from experiences that people have had and are trying to fix it to the best of their ability. I'm not sure if this is going to be the correct solution or if this is going to be as good as we might assume, but they are trying, and I can guarantee that it is going to be much better than it was in the beta. As for the console players, DICE has decided to address the issue of the controller layout. Anybody who was a Battlefield veteran on the consoles did not feel at home when they played Battlefield 4's beta, even when using the veteran layout. The buttons were different, and it didn't feel like you were playing a Battlefield game. DICE has now addressed this issue and has recognized their console fan base and has decided to add a new controller layout called Legacy that will resemble the original Battlefield layout from Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2 as much as possible. I'm assuming this is going to be something like the spot button is going to return to the back button, the knife is going to return to the bumper, getting in vehicles is going to return to B, and the crouch is going to return to the joystick. Other than that, they are going to have to move things around just so that they can get their new features such as the battle log feature on the controller in certain spots. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the ammo pack changes. If you guys noticed, within the beta, you would throw an ammo pack at a teammate, and even though it would go at them, it wouldn't stick to them every time. Within the full game, when you throw it at a teammate and it's going towards them, it will guaranteed be sticking to them so that they can get the ammo and health on the go like they're supposed to. Also, if the ammo pack is on the ground and you walk over it, you will immediately get 2 magazines, and in order to get 4 more magazines, you will have to stand around it for a little bit unless it is already attached to you. That is about all of the main little changes that I have noticed. The rest are fairly insignificant changes for the weapons and vehicles. They are significant, but they aren't quite as significant as the ones that I've already listed. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was the knifing that they did not change. If you guys noticed, the counter knifing was a bit ridiculous because they had approximately somewhere between 1 and 3 seconds to initiate the counter knife, which was way too much time, and I really think they should have either shortened the time or done something different. I don't think shortening the time would have been the proper solution. That anybody who has played the Battlefield 4 game for a while would end up getting used to it, and as soon as they feel themselves getting knifed, they will immediately press the button and they'll be fine. Even if the button can only be pressed for half a second, they'll be prepared and they will hit that button. The change that I think would have been better is something that I noticed that was actually added within the water. I was actually playing with some friends on an empty server, and I started knifing my friend in the water from the front. He started pressing B to counter me, and I started mashing B back so that I could knife him back. And what ended up happening was I ended up getting the kill even though he had counter knifed, because I ended up mashing the button more. So I believe there was a button mashing system that was added in water knifing but wasn't added onto the ground. I think that they should take what they already had, what mechanic they had in the water for counter knifing, and put that anywhere else on the map, and I think that will be the proper fix. Now, I'm not saying that the counter knifing should go on forever, so the button mashing shouldn't just continue until somebody wins, but maybe it should last anywhere from 2 to 5 seconds, and whoever has pressed the button the most in that amount of time will get the knife. So you just have to button mash it out until the time comes, and then whoever has mashed it the most will end up getting the kill. I think that's the proper solution. It will kind of randomize how it is, and it will be more of a challenge to get the counter knife if somebody you are knifing is more prepared. But anyways guys, that is all for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comment section down below, but as always, this has been Lupus, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.